Hello, a very good afternoon to you. I'm meteorologist James Gilbert. It is 3:30. We're doing our digital edition. Sure, we'll admit we may have not done it the past couple of days because, well, they've been a little busy, as you can imagine. But we're going to try to start getting this back up and going. We enjoy trying to bring to you the weather online at this hour. Why not? Let's get a little bit of an afternoon update before the evening shows on CBS start at 4 o'clock. 68 degrees right now outside. We'll call it mostly cloudy for sure. A pretty thick layer of, these are altostratus clouds, so you can still kind of see the sun, but the clouds are still there. It's kind of just barely worth the sunglasses if you're driving around. Several 70-degree days, though, we do expect as we get into the next week. There are some areas, I saw Sodus along Lake Ontario did hit 70 degrees. We'll be right around that number for this afternoon. Tomorrow, yet another chance, just a couple degrees away. But Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all 4 days, very high confidence that we likely see the 70-degree mark. And a look back at history, there was only 1 year in which we've seen 5 70-degree days in November. And that year was let's see if these graphics work. There we go, 1931. Now, here's a couple of examples of other years that have seen 70-degree days. There were many that saw 4 and 3, more numerous as we get lower into these numbers. Here's just some examples. But 1931, that is the day we'll keep an eye out for that only had 1 5-degree day. If we hit it tomorrow, I don't think we're going to hit today. We hit it tomorrow, and then we hit it the days we expect it to, Saturday through Tuesday. That could be the most 70-degree days we've ever seen in November. Pretty impressive for sure. All right, today, there it is. There's a 68-degree mark. Again, that could bump up a degree or two, but I think it'll stay about there. The overnight low is very mild. I don't know if you were out this morning. I was out early morning bike ride. Sun comes up a few minutes before 7 a.m., and it is very comfortable. Mid-50s to start the day here. Yeah, these graphics are moving a little bit slower today. There's that 70 I mentioned in Sodus, Dansville at 71 degrees, other spots just into the upper 70s, but very comfortable, very mild. Warm air continues to flood the region. Any warm spots? Walworth 72, Dansville 71, Penn Yan 67 degrees. Lots of leaf retrieval happening in the neighborhoods and downtown Rochester. I think that'll probably happen through the weekend, and just a really fantastic one. I got to get the lawnmower out one more time before I put it away for the season. The leaves going to continue to come down. There's still a little bit color out there, but for the most part, that's pretty much all set. Satellite and radar showing there's the cloudy skies across, western New York. Wider view shows it's just really one frontal boundary that's preventing us from back to the sun, right? You have all these clear skies across Wisconsin and just a little bit into Minnesota and Michigan there. But Iowa completely clear. Those clear skies will work their way into western New York as we get into tomorrow. So here's tonight. I think we're still dealing with partly cloudy skies, but tomorrow morning I think we start with sun. We should finish with sun, mostly clear. Temperatures, again, right around the 70-degree mark, 15 degrees above average for this time of year. Saturday, looking great as well. Not much of a change there. You see those little yellow squiggly lines. Those were lines of constant pressure. They help us indicate where low and high pressure is, where strong winds are, things like that. Raking forecast, I think it looks great next couple of days. I think the winds could be a little bit of an issue tomorrow, but regardless, it's really not that bad out there. Once you get to that 30-plus mile-per-hour wind range, that's when it's a little bit more concerning when we're talking about raking. Trust me, I raked about a week ago when there were 50-mile-per-hour winds, and that was a disaster. Weekend forecast for you, looking great. Love it. Around 70 both days. That's a little bit cooler than the 50 degrees we've seen the past cool nights, but still, that is very, very mild for an overnight low. Is this even jacket-worthy at this point? Crazy to think that we were so cold just a week ago. All right, quick look at the tropics here. We've got Eta, which is now a remnant low, we call them. They go through stages, right? Up to a tropical storm, tropical cyclone, eventually hurricane, strong hurricane. It made landfall as a strong hurricane, weakened as it pushed onward through Central America. Now it's going back into open waters and going to head toward Cuba. It will strengthen. We've got low shear warm water good ingredients for a redeveloping cyclone. Going to push northward through Cuba, and then that's the question mark. Does it? These are the cone of uncertainty. This is kind of basically forecasting where the path could potentially go. It's a huge cone of uncertainty. So there's a lot of things. I've seen models spin this thing kind of around the Florida Keys. That's going to be a possibility. It could push completely out into the Atlantic. That's another possibility. It really could go all over the place. And this is, look at the timing here, Monday afternoon. So we'll be enjoying beautiful weather here. Not so much, though, for South Florida. Okay, there's the 8-day forecast. Back to local. When does this pattern break? Well, interestingly enough, we're not going to see a clean break. A lot of times we see a cold front sweeps through and it completely drops our temperatures. But by Wednesday, we'll see different things happening, I'll call it. Cold front slides through. That likely brings us rain showers. But we don't see a significant drop in temperatures. We see drop toward closer to average, but I don't think we see a big cold blast necessarily. I do think actually we have a continual warm trend through even the second half of November, so all things to watch. Okay, that was it for my digital forecast. We're going to try to do this again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Again, we'll try to keep up pace with this so you can rely on it a little bit better for something more consistent at 3:30. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on News 8 at 4 o'clock.